or it validates it, and then your this thing will be able to now connect and be sending things into your repository. Okay, so now that we all have done that, when we can, so it means when you come back to this page again, okay, and then you refresh, aside these commands here, sometimes if you want to keep it, you can keep it, but anytime you create a new repository, you can be able to get this info back, right? And then you see the next one says, or push an existing repository from the command line. So it means that any new changes we are making, we don't have to even be typing this. You just do this step. You do git add, you do git add, you do git commit, and then you just do git push. So on this project, if for some reason we do some changes, you see I have my name added down. Maybe you want to change the pictures to be your own pictures, right, on the banner and then in the other sections of the page. You can do the changes locally, and then when you finish, this is the command you run, git add, okay, and then it will add the changes, and then git commit with a message. You don't have to do git branch again, you don't have to do the link to the remote. So you do this, git add, git commit, and then git push. That is all you do, and then it would push the new changes you have made to the cloud, right, and update the one you already have there. Okay, so now,
sir.
Yes,
Sir.
yes, those who are doing it, I hope we are all on the same page.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we'll be going to settings, and then in the settings you have the pages. You can see the pages. If you recall, the last time we hosted, that is what we used, but then it is slightly different from the way we did it last. We have our deploy from a branch, and you can see we don't have any form of branch here yet. So let us go back, leave it as it is this way, and then we will go back to our VS Code project. And in the package.json, we need to also add some key value pair value here called home key, home page. Okay, so go into your package.json and then type a home page here. Now this home page must match with your landing page, your Git landing page. Okay, so you come to this part, type home page in your script, make sure your curly brace is still there, and then you just hit one step down. You can always put it in between anywhere, but then I just place it at the top here. And then what you have to do is to come to your GitHub page. Let's look for our link. So I'm going to my code where it says code. It looks like my system is just freezing. Let me look for my link. PM kits. Okay. So I have my page here. I have, okay, so you can see I have this at the top. This is the exact path to my repository, and then that's the repository name. Let me see if I have the full path displayed here. Other than that, we'll have to type this. So this is what we have to type: https:// then you have the github.com, okay, and then the github.com sorry, it's not github.com, it's github.io. so first of all, it's your account name. So mine is bmxshare1, okay, .github.io, and then / Cage School, like this. Yes.
Sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Sir.
Yeah, hello, Memo.
So is it the same as the one we used earlier?
Which one?
So is it the same as the one when we were setting up the Git?
Yes, it's the same, but then you see at the end, when we're setting up the gate, yes, when we're setting up the gate, it added some, I think, dots. Is it .gate, at the end? So you can copy the same thing and remove the .gate at the last end. It's the same thing.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, so you can copy that and then remove the .gate. But then take note, this is your gate name, this is your at gates, okay, so it's instead of at, it says .github.io, and then the name of your repository, exactly the name of your repository, the way you created it here. Okay, so Blessing is saying the one in the terminal has a different order. Okay, Memo. So you see this one. Memo, you see this. So it's not directly as a URL this way, but then look at the way I have it. It's actually the name, so you can copy the name in between, and then you bring it here, then the github.io.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so once you have this, you save this file. Now when you save the file, the package.json file, you can see it is currently showing here that it has been modified, right? So assuming I want to add this modified file to my repository, I'll just let me do git status and show you. Status. But then there's other contents. It looks like my terminal is frozen. There are some other additions we have to do. So let us do them. When we finish them, we can add this file to the repo. So we need to also type a command here. If you recall, we installed this gh pages as a dev dependencies. So we want to add that at the bottom here. So do a comma in where you have the scripts object. We want to add a comma and then just type this, and then you put in, let's call it publish, right? And then after adding up the publish, we want to do git gh, that is GitHub pages, okay, -d, and then you say build. So this is a command. So we are picking that library, which is the GH pages, and then -D to deploy, and then you build, right? You save that file. So we have that.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Yes. Sorry. I'm responding to other messages too. So, You want to say something?
Okay, sir.
Do you want to say something?
Oh no, I thought you were talking and I wasn't hearing.
Oh, sorry. I was some messages are also coming, so sometimes I read them to see what challenges others are having. Some are not saying they have challenges directly with voice, so they are sending messages. Okay, so let's move on. I hope others, all of you have gotten that. Now I want to show you how you can add a new change, because when you look at the package.json, it shows M here, right? So it means that file has been modified. So assuming I want to add that, I'll just do git status. My terminal is not responding. Okay? So it will pick the details of those settings and then use it to actually push this content. So let me do git push -u origin main. And you can see it's pushing that to the repository and it's done. Okay, it has updated whatever thing I have in there. So in the second stage is, if you create a new repository, you create your project and you want to push in there, you just have to go through the steps. But then when you are doing updates, you don't have to type all the commands. You just do the very few to just add, give a message, and then push to the origin. Now let us now deploy our page. So to deploy our page, we have to run this command we have specified here called publish, right? So we'll say npm run publish. And this name can be any name at all. I chose to give it a name as publish, but then this command has to be set as same. So gh-pages space -d flag and then space build. So when we hit enter, okay, so it gives us that. I'm getting some errors here. -g build. Oh, what did I type? Okay. So it says gh-pages -d. It says text is what? It says git commits. So let's move on. I'll run the page locally, so I'm not going to use the online one because we want to make some changes locally. So we'll run that.